Hi friends, this session I am going to explain about asset accounting in SAP. Asset accounting is an important module in SAP. If you take FI submodules, we have general ledger accounting, accounts payable, accounts receivable. Same way, asset accounting is also one of the submodules. Why we use asset accounting? Asset accounting mainly we use to evaluate our assets in the end of the year. So by the way of depreciating with the various methods or with the capitalization or with the transfer, retirement, whatever the process, in the end of the year, so we come to know what is the exact value of particular asset, so we can carry forward those balances to balance sheet and to find the exact net profit or net losses or liabilities and assets values at the end of the year. So for that, in SAP, we have provided country-specific chart of depreciation. Say for example, if US country is following SAP asset accounting and SAP provided separate set of configuration settings for US country. Same way if Germany is doing for chart of depreciation and asset accounting settings is specifically designed for Germany. Same way if you take India, China, what are the countries, so SAP predefinedly provided chart of depreciation. So if you go to the chart of depreciation, asset accounting customization will be done for chart of depreciation and must be assigned to each company code. Say for example, if I am doing for India country, so chart of depreciation should be maintained as per country level. So one country we maintain chart of depreciation as a master and we assign each company code to that chart of depreciation. If you go to configuration steps for chart of depreciation, SPRO, financial accounting, asset accounting, organization structure, copy reference, chart of depreciation area. The transaction code is EC08. Let's try in the system. I am going to do configuration for two people. Go to SPRO, financial accounting, asset accounting, organization structures, just execute, copy reference, chart of depreciation. Just double click on copy reference, chart of depreciation. Here we can copy from SAP provided chart of depreciation to our specific customizing requirement. So I'm going to copy from India and I'm going to create chart of depreciation for my Sun company code chart of depreciation. Just execute. Should take a while because it is copying all the settings related to our chart of depreciation. Just change the text, chart of depreciation for Sun company. Yeah, just save it to transport these changes. is created. Now specify depreciation of chart of depreciation. So here I can change my chart of depreciation. It is copied from a standard SAP chart of depreciation. It is showing wherever I copied chart of depreciation showing same description. So I'm going to change according to my requirement. Chart of depreciation for my Sun company code. Just save it under transport request, and copy delete depreciation areas. So here I can delete all my unnecessary depreciation areas. Once I posted any asset data, so system won't accept. So unnecessary depreciation areas I'm going to delete. Just click on delete. So I'm maintaining only book depreciation for my Sun company code. Save it. Save it under transport request. So we have created chart of depreciation and we have changed description and we have deleted unnecessary depreciation areas till now. So next we will see. Now this is the picture of depreciation areas. Depreciation areas to calculate depreciation for different purposes. If business requirement for other than business purposes, then we define depreciation areas, book depreciation area, and specify the calculation procedure thereby which when system calculates it will be calculating as per legal requirements. So with this what we understand is if you're doing depreciation for our own purposes that means for internal reporting we maintain as a book depreciation. Otherwise if you maintain depreciation for submitting taxes to our local requirement then we maintain separate depreciation area is called tax depreciation. SAP provide so many ways of calculating depreciation areas. One is say book depreciation, tax depreciation, cost depreciation, and group depreciations. So these and all we will maintain for different purposes based on our business requirement. So here mentioned all the depreciation areas, book depreciation for our internal reporting, tax depreciation for local authorities submission, same way cost depreciation and good group valuation. So we have so many types of valuating depreciation areas. So now I am going to create depreciation area. It's already created. So I'm going to assign my tax codes to non-taxable transactions. The path is financial accounting global settings, tax on sales or purchase, postings, assign tax code for non-taxable transactions. Otherwise, I can simply go OBCL. Just go to transaction OBCL, check for your company code, Sun. My output tax is input tax is 0%, my output tax is 0%. Just save it. Tax codes for non-taxable transactions for Sun company code. Just save it. Assign chart of depreciation to company codes. So we have created chart of depreciation, and I am going to maintain in my company code for further settings. So we can go with the path financial accounting, asset accounting, organization structure, assign chart of depreciation to company code. Otherwise, simply I can go with the transaction OAOB. OAOB. Search for your company code and search for your chart of depreciation. Chart of depreciation for Sun company code. Just save it. Save it under transport request. Next, specify account determination. So since asset account is a submodule, so we need to post asset transactions to our financial side as well. So whatever we transaction do in SAP asset accounting, those transactions should be posted to our FIGL accounts. So this is very important account determination. So whatever transaction I post into asset accounting, so it will the balances carry forward to my GL account. Account determination determines the reconciliation accounts in the general ledger as well as their offsetting accounts that are to be posted when certain business transactions are carried out. We must enter an account determination asset accounting. Several asset class can use the same account determination if they use the same chart of accounts and post to the same general ledger accounts. So what it means is, so with the hierarchy of maintaining a chart of depreciation, asset class and GL accounts with the chart of accounts, asset class. So whatever the entry we post in asset accounting, it will link with the asset class as well as company code as well as GL account. So it will trigger to exact GL accounts. This is the path for creating account determination. Financial accounting, asset accounting, organization structure, asset class, specify account determination. Just go to SPRO. Financial accounting, asset accounting, organization structure, asset class, specify account determination. Just copying. Sun 01, Sun 02, Sun 03. Changing the description and save it. For Sun company code. The next step is screen layouts. These rules define which defines a required, optional or surplus during the asset data master maintenance. So with the screen layout, we can maintain our required fields for our asset master data. Just go to create screen layouts. So here we don't have any new button to create, so whatever existing SAP is provided, so we can copy and we can use it. Sun 1, land, Sun 2, building, Sun 3, machinery. Save it. Screen layouts for my Sun company code. Just save it. Next step is number ranges. So we have to maintain number ranges for our company code. Company code is Sun. Save it. Save it under transport request. Next step is asset class. So asset class is one of the important step in asset accounting. It classifies the asset. So here you can see the hierarchy of asset accounting. Creation of screen layout rules, definition of asset class, screen layouts, master record maintenance, and assignment of tab layout to asset class. So this is the way it will flow the values in SAP in asset accounting. The path is financial accounting, asset accounting, organize structure, asset class, define asset class. So we are already in the path. Click on asset class. So here I'm going to copy asset class and I'm customizing according to my requirement. Land, account determination, land, my screen layout, number ranges, maintain account determination and the screen layouts. Same way for Sun machinery. Sun machinery, saved. So before we have maintained only one number range, but it is required number ranges for each individual asset. So I'm going to create number ranges for other two assets as well. SDRO, financial accounting, asset accounting, RNS structure, asset class, number ranges. So next number ranges 0 to 2001 to 2000, third interval 2001 to 3000. Save it. So I'm going to change my number ranges. Second number range, save it. Third number range, selected, save it. So maintain number ranges, asset class is over. Next one is automatic account determination. The path is financial accounting, asset accounting, integration with the general ledger, assign GL account. Otherwise, I can go with the transaction AO 90. So I have created already required GL accounts for these settings. I'm going to just select GL accounts. My asset is land, clearing account asset sale, my gain account, profit and asset sale, otherwise loss on asset sale. Just save it. Save it. Just continue same steps for remaining account determinations. Select buildings. You select the asset, scrubbing on depreciation. asset sale, profit on asset sale, loss on asset sale, accumulated depreciation on buildings, here depreciation account, save it. Same way for machinery as well. Machinery, scrapping, asset sale, profit on asset sale, loss on asset sale. Here maintain accumulated depreciation on machinery, depreciation account. Save it. So with this we have done account animation. Now document type for depreciation postings. So we need separate document type for depreciation number ranges. So we have to maintain those document. Go to depreciation types, AF, Sun Company code 03, fiscal year is 2017, available number is 25,012, 25,500. Just save it. Specify intervals and posting rules. The path is financial accounting, asset accounting, integration with the general ledger, post depreciation to the general ledger, specify intervals and posting rules. Otherwise, transaction code is OA, YR. OA, YR. Select company code, select posting rules. So here it's showing as depreciation postings. So we can select monthly, we can select bi-monthly, quarterly, semi-annually or annually. So I'm selecting as posting rules for monthly and I'm selecting smoothing method. So this method, smoothing and catch-up method, if we maintain smoothing means if we change any depreciation key in the mid of the year and if you are calculating depreciation, so when we select this smoothing method, every month the difference post for the subsequent period. If you are unchecked, it will calculate as a catch-up method and whatever the depreciation difference, it will post to the exact month. That is the main difference between these two checkboxes. And next step is specify rounding net book value for depreciation. So this is we use for rounding method. The transaction code is OAYO. Select some company code and automatically calculated depreciation and automatic rounding up. Automatic rounding up for Sun company code. Just save it. Next step is define screen layouts for asset master record. Here we can maintain different screen layouts, whether your fields should be required or optional or surplus. The path is financial accounting, asset accounting, master data, screen layout rules, define screen layout rules for asset master data. The transaction code is OA77. Just go to OA77 transaction. Let me check path is correct. Go to SPRO, master data, screen layout rules, master data, screen layout rules, define screen layout for asset master data. Just double click and search for your layouts. Fields. I'm maintaining capitalization data as required field. Sun company code. Just save it and time dependent data. I'm maintaining business area as required field. Just save it and maintain same for all other layouts as well. Capitalization date, required field, and time dependent data. I'm maintaining business area. Same way we can maintain if it is cost center you are maintaining as a required field. So we can maintain cost center as required, and if you are maintaining plant, we can maintain as plant required, and if you are maintaining location and shutdown, so all the fields whatever you selected here, so it will be appearing same way as in your asset master record as whether it is required, optional or surplus. So for answer for this particular scenario I selected as business area as required field. Just save it and finally for machinery, posting information, so capitalization date I am maintaining as required field. Just save it and time dependent maintaining business area as required field. So with this I selected my layout. So next step is screen layout for other asset depreciation areas. Same way how we maintain for asset master record, as well as same way we have to maintain screen layouts for our depreciation areas as well. The transaction code is AO21. AO21. Hit enter. So here you can maintain depreciation for main asset as well as sub asset. So I'm maintaining for my main asset, and here depreciation key is required field. It's already selected. Just save it. With this we done with basic configuration. Now we have to maintain depreciation keys. What is depreciation keys? Depreciation key contains the value settings which are necessary for determining depreciation amounts. Say for example, I have maintained all the depreciation, all the basic settings for my asset account. So how system should calculate for depreciation calculation? Say for example, we have so many types of depreciations like straight line method, written down value method, and we have to maintain depreciation for some specific period, say for 5 years or 10 years. So with this we have to maintain some basic settings for system understanding. So here we have depreciation keys as base method, declining method, maximum amount method, multi-level method, and period control method. So finally we maintain all the depreciation methods to depreciation key AFAME. Just go to financial accounting, asset accounting, depreciation, valuation methods, calculation methods, valuation methods, depreciation key, calculation methods, and finally select base method. So here different types of methods is available. So the one way you can copy the method and you can maintain. So it's ordinary depreciation. I'm selecting as ordinary depreciation, and stated percentage I'm maintaining. So all the settings with so many methods it is available. So I'm selecting as stated percentage with ordinary depreciation. So just maintain as standard. So define declining balance method. Here also I'm going to select with standard with 0%, and max percentage it's not important. Go to multi-level method. So here we'll maintain all required settings. So it's for Sun straight line method, and I'm going to calculate depreciation from my capitalization date. Just select levers, acquisition from years 999, percentages. I'm selecting 10%. So it will calculate from my base value, and the percentage is 10. This is nothing but period. Just select 4. Just hit enter and save it. Multi-level method for my Sun company code. Just save it. Save it under transport request. Same way I'm going to maintain one more method, that is for my Sun company code. Written down value method, and I'm going to calculate from my capitalization date, acquisition year. I'm giving default as 999, base value, acquisition value, percentage is 10. So mainly we maintain depreciation percentages over here. Next, maintain depreciation key. So here, again I'm going to maintain depreciation key for my Sun company code. Right line depreciation key for Sun company code. So if you are calculating depreciation for any specific day, you can check here depreciation per day, and depreciation type I am calculating as ordinary depreciation, and from it will calculate from start of the depreciation. So here, so we have selected here 14 for calculating ordinary depreciation, Period control method I'm selecting as 1, and multi-level method I'm going to maintain for my straight line method. It will calculate 10%. So straight line depreciation. Just save it. Once this configuration is over, you have to activate this depreciation key. Save it again and come back. Same way, no key for Sun company code. Just select this checkbox for calculating depreciation per day. Depreciation type as ordinary depreciation, and it will calculate from start of the depreciation, and base method is ordinary depreciation period 01, and multi-level method I am selecting as written down value method. So I given as 10% for depreciation percentage, so it will pick from my multi-level method, and class is declining balance method, that is diminishing balance method. Just save it and finally activate it. Save it. So with this we maintained almost all the configurations required for my asset accounting to maintain asset master data. So now I am going to create one of the asset master data. So this is the picture information of my asset master data, and how I can create asset master data. So I can create asset master data with using asset class by take over the default values from my asset class, and I can create with my existing reference of asset class. Say for example, if I have existing asset, I can use that reference asset as a reference, so I can pick all the settings which is created for my reference asset to my current asset class. So it is nothing but it's copying from my existing asset master record. This is the path for creating asset master record. Path is accounting, financial accounting, fixed assets, asset, create, asset. The transaction code is S01, and asset class I am going to select for land, and this is if you are creating with a reference of some other asset class sub number and company code, you can create with that reference as well. Just enter some land, and capitalization date I'm maintaining as today's date. So you will given as this one is required field, and if you are selling some asset, so you can deactivate this asset, so that means the asset going to no more in your company code. So this is time dependent tab. So I'm selecting as business area as required field, so I'm filling this. So we can maintain cost center, location by room. So I selected as book depreciation, and I selected as depreciation key as straight line method. And my useful life is 10 years, and period is 0, 4. So here we have one button like activating, deactivating. So by checking this button, we can deactivate by calculating depreciation run. Just save it. So one asset record is saved. So same way I'm going to create subasset master. The transaction code is AS11. Subplanned and time dependent I selected as business area mandatory field Bangalore. Same with depreciation I selected Sun. Just say. Now I'm going to try to post for my asset master. Date is 09/04/2017. Record is not available. Just select available record. Provide all the required information. Postcode is mandatory. Bank key, bank account, and amount is I'm selecting as 5,000. Description as a purchase, and my debit entry is Sunland, and transaction type is external asset acquisition. Just enter. Same way post for your debit entry, amount and text. Simulate. Save it. The entry is generated. Debit is asset accounting and credit is vendor account. So this means we have maintained all the required configurations, and I have posted one entry for my Sun company code assets. Document is generated. Thank you. Thanks for watching this video.